So alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are learning one of the most important concepts in CSS Flexbox. And trust me, if you watch this video till the end, I guarantee you will become absolutely perfect with Flex. Like after this video, centering things will no longer give you depression. So let's start. So in this video, I will give you introduction to the Flexbox, then I will explain Flex row and column, then gap property, then align items, justify content, and self-align. So before Flexbox came into our lives, arranging elements on the web page was literally a nightmare. People used to do wild things, like using float trying to center items with margin hacks, or adding random wrappers just to push something in the right. Before Flexbox, centering elements vertically was the nightmare. CSS was like, I will center everything except the things you actually want to center. But then developers said enough. They introduced display flex and everything changed. Suddenly positioning items became smooth and alignments became easy and layout became more responsive. So what is Flexbox? It's basically a layout system in CSS that helps you place items in a row or column, align them and space evenly and make them responsive with just a few properties. So now I will take you to the VS Code and tell you how it works. So for that, I will create one file in the VS Code, that is index.html, and I will write basic structure of HTML. Xbox. So here I will add a div, and in that div I will add another div, that is item01. Then I will replicate it. Then I will give the class name to this parent div, that is parent container. So this is our code. You will get code link in the description. So here I have to link a CSS file. So I will write style.css. Then I will create here style.css. I will save this. So to explain this, I will write some CSS properties here. So you will get all this code in the description. You can directly open that link and copy this code and paste it here. So here I have written some properties. So now I will open this index.html in the live server. Now we can see that we have opened our index.html in the browser, and here there is a div, that is parent container, with this green color, and there is a div items which are here inside that element. So these our elements are in one column, one after another. So if we have to arrange it, we can use Flexbox. So for that we can give flex property to our parent container, that is the parent div. The class name for it that I have given is but parent container. So here I will apply display flex. So after giving display flex, I will save it, and here you can see that our element are arranged in one row. So by default the direction of the flex is row. We have to set the flex direction, that is flex direction, that is row. If we save, we can see that flex direction row means it arranges elements in the one row from the left to right. We can see that element 1 comes first and element comes in the last. So it is arranging from left to right. So we can change our flex direction to the column and see. So flex direction column means it arranges our elements from top to bottom. So we can see that item 1 is here and item 5 is here. So these are two most important properties which can decide the direction of the inner elements. We can arrange elements either in one row or in the one column. So here are some properties inside it, that is align items and justify content, which are very important to center our elements and do some more styling. So here I will write align items center. That means in the column, if we use align item center, it will align elements from left to right. So for that, if I save, you can see that it has moved to the center. We can align it to the flex start, and if we save, you can see that it came to the flex start. If we do a flex end, then it will position it to the end. If we move from the column to the row, then we can see, and if we center it, we can see that it has centered it vertically. There is one more important property, that is gap. So if we use gap and give the size of the gap, that is 6 pixels, and if we save, gap is appeared between the elements. So gap property gives the space between two elements. So it makes very easy to style the elements without playing with the margins. Here one more property that is important, that is justify content. That means it justifies the content, that is the items inside the div center. So justify center means it justifies the content in the center of the div. If you want to understand this more clearly, I will tweak the parent element and make it to the full width. So if I write justify content and if I write center, then you can see it moved to the center. Now it is centered vertically and horizontally. So in the justify content, we can also write at the flex end and it will move to the end. And if we write flex start, then it will move to the start. Here one more property that is very important, which every developer must know, that is the align self property. So here I will explain how it works. If I go to the index.html and give a class name to a specific div, that is here that item 5. So I will save it, and in the style.css I will go to the parent and container, and inside that there is a item 5. So in the item 5 I will write a property that is align self. I can align the individual element, so I will give flex start. And if I save, now you can see that item 5 has moved upward. So that is the very important property of self align. You can make it to the end. Here you can see the changes. And you can also make it to the center. Now you can see we have arranged our elements very easily. So now you will ask me what is the use case of this. Then I will say you, if you open the amazon.com, then we can see so many items are in the one row. So to achieve this, we can use Flexbox here. So alright guys, so that is the Flexbox in the simplest, cleanest way possible. If you understood these properties, flex direction, flex content, align items, or align self and gap, then you have mastered 80% of Flexbox. I hope this made things super easy for you. And I want to tell you one thing, that is, making this type of videos takes a lot of efforts and time. So make sure to drop a like and comment and subscribe my channel to give me motivation to bring more videos like this.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul.